It's tough, you know, it really is. It's going to be one of the toughest events I think I've ever seen at Lake of the Ozarks.
It's been extremely tough. This is as tough as I've ever seen it on this lake.
Sun is shining, and that's our best friend right now for Lake of the Ozarks. And as long as everybody can keep their heads down and fish slow, just staying focused.
Started fishing tournaments when I was about 13 or 14. I've been fishing here for 25 years. I think the special thing about it, there's so many docks and there's so much big boat traffic now that I think it protects those fish a little bit.
The sheer amount of structure in this place, the brush piles, the amount of stuff in the water, bait fish it produces because of the structure, it's like nothing else. It's a city on the water.
Lake of the Ozarks is probably one of the best fisheries in the country. It don't get as much recognition, especially through the summertime, you know, because of the boat traffic. It's a recreational lake.
You know, these tournaments are always special to me when we start the year off. You're looking at points for the year, you're looking at, you know, making a championship. You know, we're in an unprecedented ground. Guys are leaving because it's so tough here and because of the conditions.
Coming down here with the lake being totally froze over last week, 36, 37 degree water, my expectations for this couldn't have been lower.
It's only gotten this cold about once in the past 10 years. I don't really know what to expect, honestly.
I kind of prepped myself for it. I mean, I knew it was going to be bad tough.
You know, I think that if a guy can catch 12 or 13 pounds a day, I think he's got a real good chance at being in the top 10.
Yeah, I think even just having a limit for 2 days is going to be huge, huge, huge.
Somebody's going to catch a real good stringer fish, and you know, maybe somebody can do it 3 days in a row. I don't know. Hopefully me.
But I tell you, it's come together. I think there's some fish to be caught, and overall I'm pretty excited about the tournament right now.
So it's going to get better every day. As far as the weather, we're looking here in the 60s and mid 60s for tomorrow. Sun is shining, and that's our best friend right now.
No, I'm excited for it. You know, it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow, and you know, the weather's great. The water temperature's not quite there yet, but hey, that's just the way it goes. We'll deal with it. We'll make the best of it, and you know, hopefully we can get 4 or 5 of them good ones and be in contention.
Feel pretty good. The bite's been tough out there for the last couple of days. I practiced with a couple guys, and it's tournament day, so anything can happen.
Feeling good. Kind of anxious to get started and see if there's any ice on the water, and see what the fish are going to do today.
I'm ready to go. A little later start than we normally get, you know, because of the ice and everything. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be a grind, but you know, whoever can stay in it. Mentally, I think it's going to be the deal. Just going to go unload my boat, maybe get a stall in the dock if I can, and meet up with my co-angler here in just a little bit. Pretty much just try to relax and chill out a little bit. There's always a lot of nervous energy in the morning, so, you know.
Tired, sleepy, ready to catch fish. I'm glad they pushed the takeoff back to 8 o'clock. There's still a bunch of ice out there, so that was a smart move.
Catch what I can. Hopefully that works out. We get 5, and I'll bail out of where I'm fishing and save stuff for tomorrow, but just got to get to that 5 first. That's an accomplishment at this thing, the conditions being what they are.
Got 146 pros, 146 co-anglers out today. Took off at 8 o'clock. Delayed that takeoff an hour due to safety with the lake. The last couple nights got cold again. There's going to be some fish caught, but it's going to be tough on a lot of guys. I expect the weights today to be pretty top heavy. There's going to be a handful of guys that really catch them good, but I expect the weights to drop off pretty quick.
Last flight today, boat 123. and that gives me a long day of fishing. So the more sun can stay up, the warmer it's going to get, and the more chance the big ones got to come to the bank. So.
The fish are going to change a lot in the next 2 days, and there's going to be some guys that are going to run into them and wreck them. Relatively speaking, is there going to be a lot of 1s and 0s and 2s? Yes, there is.
They're coming. If the guy can make day 3, it's going to get interesting.
McBride, pro side out of Bowman, Missouri. David Burks, pro out of Fort Worth, Missouri. 4 bass in the bag. J. Miller on the pro side out of Adams, Nebraska. 4 in the bag. Good luck. Dan Bowman next up. Co-owner out of Osage Beach, Missouri. 3 in the bag. Marcus Sykora. And right at $400,000 fishing with Major League Fishing. Not the day you wanted to start with, man, but what's going on out here on Lake of the Ozarks? We've seen some good fish.
It's all about timing. I fished 3 days and caught 1 keeper. Yesterday, I could have caught 20. Really hurt people like me today is it was 0 wind. And you got to get that wind to kind of help them get up, and it just didn't happen today.
All right, we got another day ahead of us, so we got 2 bass in the bag today. Marcus going to weigh 3 pounds, 11 ounces, man. Shake this one off. Watch you out tomorrow.
They didn't bite very good where I was at yesterday. You know, there's some guys that caught them up there, but a lot of us that went up there didn't catch them, and made a pretty long run. And you know, I don't know if it was weather, if it was, I just can't explain it. You know, it just it is what it is. It sucks, but I'll deal with it. You know, it happens. Sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. You know. I'm going someplace different today. You got different conditions, and I'm gonna go someplace different and just go fishing. You know, running stuff that I've used to fish before, and I'm just gonna go fishing. Whatever it gives me, it gives me. You know, I'm not gonna worry about it. It is what it is. It sucks, but I'll deal with it. You know.
Been extremely tough. This is as tough as I've ever seen it on this lake. I should have been retying a little more often, but stuff just happens. I broke 2 other good ones.
Careful who you cross, careful who you test.
I was just fishing shallow fish that are coming back in, and yesterday with the last hour, I figured out that they were all the way in the back of the pockets. So that's what I just went and run that all day today.
No, I don't know how to back down, how to back down.
Got 2, they're both good fish. I'm hoping I can like barely squeak a check.
12-11 on day 1. It's up for day 2, maybe they're gonna weigh 8 pounds even. We're in 11th place. Let's weigh that big one. Payne Jr. You're 1 today, Arnold, gonna weigh 2 pounds and 1 ounce. We're in check range for now with 5-11.
How to back down. No, I don't know how to back down.
I just went to a completely different area and went to I just went back to fishing instead of trying to fish off of what I had found in practice. Just paid attention to the conditions around me. I got into an area that the water was warmer, the shad were up flipping, and I knew stuff was alive in there. You know, the rest of the lake kind of felt dead, and you know, ended up catching 7 or 8 nice fish off that one bank.
Did catch a limit today, yeah. They ain't very big, but I did catch a limit.
Yeah.
Former BFL All-American champion. The limit today at 9 pounds, 12 ounces. We're at 13 pounds and 7 ounces, man. Good comeback on him.
Sometimes you time them right, sometimes you never do. And that's what happened to me on the first day. I had about 5 schools, timed none of them right. And today just really fished the conditions and had a little bit better day. So it's tough to say. You know, I've always been the type of fisherman that likes to go for the win. And sometimes it pays off, and this time it didn't. So it's all good.
Got one keeper.
One keeper.
It was tough.
Like a brand new sun. Since the day I was born a fighter, I rise up, I rise up.
We're so blessed to have this opportunity. You know, when we could be doing something else that we don't want to be doing, you know what I mean? So the competition is what drives all of us, you know, to win, to do something somebody has never done, so on and so forth. That kind of idea.
The tournament side of it helps with the competition drive, I guess I would say. I'm too old and broken to do things that I used to do, and fishing tournaments are something that you can still get in and you can go compete with.
You know, we see things out there that people that don't get in the outdoors, they never see. Even in bad conditions like we've had, the love of the outdoors and the drive of the competition is really what puts us out there and makes this a special deal to us.
Thanks to, like I said, big thanks to my my wife for holding the fort down, my employees for holding the office down, and everybody at Boat WrX for all the support, and all the other sponsors that I have. You guys are amazing. How's my hair?
To win a Toyota Series is huge to me. You know, that's something I've always wanted to do, is be successful on this. That's about as big of a tournament as we have here. So it was super important to me, and you know, I couldn't be more thankful. You know, normally if you find something in practice or you got something going in before you even get on the water that you think will be happening, it very rarely pans out that way. But you know, what I kind of had in mind before I even started practice is what I ran all the way through the tournament. You know, I tweaked the way I was approaching it a little bit, you know, after the second day, but for the most part, I was doing the same thing the whole tournament and practice and everything. It's the cream of the crop, really, as far as anglers go. And when they asked me to join the team, it's like, I can't pass that up. An opportunity to be around the kind of guys that are part of the Boat WrX team is just, I'd be silly to pass that up. You know what I mean? It's an honor to be a part of it.